Right. Now we will see how we will use the trig ratio for cos to find sides or the angles. Let's start here. Now notice that here we're given the hypotenuse and the adjacent. Hypotenuse and adjacent. And the angle, which is 40. Now if we have the hypotenuse and adjacent, it means that we must use the cosine ratio. So remember, cosine is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So here our angle is 40, our adjacent is 8, and our hypotenuse, that is what we need to find. So let's go ahead, transpose our formula so that we'll be able to find what the value of x is. So first we take our x over, x is divided, so when it comes over it multiplies. So x times cos 40 is equal to 8. So x is equal to 8 divided by cos 40. And you can use your calculators to get that answer. So 8 divided by cos 40, 8 divided by cos 40 will give us 10.44. 10.44. So x is equal to 10.44 cm. All right. Now what we need to be careful when we're doing is making rounding numbers, then rounding the values for, let's say for instance, cos 40, then dividing by 8. Some persons might be tempted to do this and do what is cos 40 and find for cos 40, and they will get x is equal to 8 cos 40. You will have 0.766 and so forth, and they round it to 2 decimal places and have 0.77. Then divide, and we'll have x divided by, or 8 divided by 0.77, which will give us 10.38. Now note the difference in the answers. This answer is more accurate since we did not round cos 40 to 2 decimal places. So just ensure those little things to make adjustments in your answer. So when you're dividing, divide by the entire cos 40 rather than finding cos 40, round it to 2 decimal places and then divide. So just be careful with those little things when you're working. Now let's go to our next question. Here we have to find this side here when the hypotenuse is 20 and the angle is 44. We're finding the adjacent. So since we have the hypotenuse and the adjacent, we will use cos. So cos 44 is equal to the adjacent, which is x, over 20. And then we transpose to find what x is. So that will be 20 times cos 40, cos 44 is equal to x. So 20 multiplied by cos 44 is equal to 15. X is equal to 15.41 cm. All right, good. Now let's find the angle when cos is given. So remember, cos x is equal to the adjacent, which is 16, over the hypotenuse, which is 25. Right? So x is equal to the cos inverse cos inverse 16 divided by 25. And again, I encourage you when you do it to work or put it in the brackets. Put it in the brackets. So second function cos, right, bracket 16 divided by, all right, just let me check my calculator. It again, this is what I'm careful of. Be careful that the calculator is in degrees and not radians. 16 divided by 25 equals to 50. X is equal to 50.21 degrees. All right, so that is how we get our angles or sides when we have cos. In our next class, we will do it with tan, finding the angles and sides using tan.